Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Jason Wehrli with WCFab Side by Side. If you pay attention to the channel, you'll see a couple months ago we did a quick intro video on our Polaris RZR. We had the machine all stickered up. We were doing some 3D scanning so that our engineers could design some new product for the RZR owners. Well, today we have our first release for the 2019 to current RZR. This front bumper fits both the XP, S, and Turbo S 1000 models. Whether you have a 2-seat or a 4-seat, this bumper is compatible 2019 to current model years. Now, if you have an S machine, you'll know that the front fascia on your machine is a little bit different than the XP and the Turbo models in regards to the form of the plastic and the lights. This bumper still fits that machine. There's just a little bit bigger gap around the front fascia on those models. When we designed our bumper, our goal was a sleek and aggressive looking front bumper that isn't too obstructive. One thing we wanted to do, because these machines come from the factory without any front end coverage at all, obviously offer protection to both the fascia, the grille, and the front lower side of the machine here for trail obstacles, trees, or a little run-in with your friend perhaps. We wanted to keep the bumper sleek and tight to the machine. There's a lot of bumpers out there that stick way out. The problem with that is they grab everything in sight. And a lot of times those bumpers will contact either the dirt, the ground, a tree, a rock, whatever you're coming up against. The bumper's gonna grab that and stop you or just damage the machine or damage the bumper. We've got our bumper tight to the machine so that your OEM tires, or even a larger tire, better yet, is going to contact that object in front of you that you may be trying to climb before the bumper does and slow you down. So the construction of the bumper, we start with a combination of both 11 and 12 gauge steel, laser cut and bent here in-house on our state-of-the-art equipment. When we designed the bumper, we wanted to make sure it had enough strength that if you did contact something, it didn't just dent or fold up the piece of sheet metal. So we've strategically designed both full length vertically and full width horizontally gussets, and also as well as the bends that give the bumper its shape, all add rigidity to that sheet metal. So having all these gussets, both for the mounts on the top and bottom and the folds, all give that bumper additional strength to withstand an impact. Another feature of the bumper here you'll see is this wide open center section. If you opt to install a winch on your machine, your fair lead will mount directly behind here, and having the fair lead there with this larger opening gives you optimal distance, whether you're pulling from an angle up or down with your winch rope or your winch cable. Gives you plenty of room so that that cable is not coming in contact with the bumper and making direct contact with your fair lead. Another item I want to touch on that comes with our bumper is our upper gusset mount. The OEM chassis on the RZR, where the bumper connects to, leaves a little bit to be desired in regards to how it's connected to the chassis and how well it's supported. So when you go to install our bumper with the included hardware, we have this upper gusset mount which connects the top of the bumper to another mounting location on the chassis to give that upper mount some extra rigidity. If you do make contact, it doesn't just fold over that factory mount, which they're notorious for. One thing we take great pride in here at WCFab is our powder coat process. We have a massive state-of-the-art in-house powder coat facility here. We're not shipping this product out the door to another vendor that puts on a half-ass powder coat job. Before we apply our top coat, we actually apply a zinc primer base coat. This gives you multiple times over corrosion resistance versus just a standard coat of powder, as well as extra abrasion and scratch resistance. And then lastly, we put on that top coat color, offering any of your popular RZR color combinations for the accents that the machines come with. And if you so choose, we can do any custom color that Prismatic offers. So that wraps up our Polaris RZR XP, S, and Turbo S 1000 model front bumper, 2019 to current. Make sure to subscribe to our newsletter to stay up to date. That's where you're going to see first what new product we have coming for the RZR. Thanks a lot for watching.